if you guys are just joining in on the stream, I am basically going to go through the Alpha 20 dev stream that they released last night. Okay, so just before we start, I gotta let you guys know some things. I'm gonna be talking through this. I'm gonna be pausing this in certain areas just to talk about things that I am interested in, things that I'm concerned about, blah, 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 blah. You get the deal. So if you don't really like that type of stuff, so I highly recommend you just watch the whole video by itself without me. You know, that's probably better, right? There will be a link down below if you want to go watch the full video without me talking with it. But I'm pretty sure some of you guys have already seen this, so we're going to go ahead and just go through it, okay? Another thing I also want to address, so just make sure I get this out of the way, because I do get comments that sometimes get upset, that I'm bashing the game, that I don't like this and this now. I love 7 Days to Die a lot. It's my favorite game. I actually really like the developers of the game. 100%. No problems with them. They've always been nice to me. And so whenever I say something negative about the game, it's not that I am dissing the game, it's just that I just want to see a change, you know. So, just getting that out there. I have not seen the stream at all. I don't know what's happening. I've heard of things and I've seen 1 or 2 pictures on Twitter, but I have not seen this thing. So I'm watching this completely out of the blue with you guys, okay? Another thing I've completely forgotten, I've forgotten to put my headset on. Out of all the things I forgot to put the headset on and my speakers are currently on. So let me just do that for a second, guys. Just give me a minute. I can't believe I forgot that. It's like the most important thing. Okay, let's hope that doesn't break anything. It shouldn't. It shouldn't break anything. Okay, so let's just see if that worked. Okay, nice. We are good to go, guys. We're good to go. Let's get this going.
So this is the start of our A20 developer series. I have Rick and Joel with me. We are going to cover a lot of topics. Should be a lot of fun. And yeah, actually, hey, say something, guys. Say hello. Make sure that sound levels are still good.
Hello. How you doing? How you doing, guys?
Talk about sound levels. Is my sound levels okay?
Okay. So, we have a little bit of agenda we're going to go through. We're going to talk about a lot of different features that are coming. And then also,
2 hours the same.
We will be doing a Q&A at the end, like we normally do. And as an added bonus, we will be giving out keys. Some of them, the mods have keys that they will be giving out while we're streaming.
I like it that they do this.
Basically, first come, first serve. We're not going to do a raffle or anything. So if you see a key, you don't have the game, copy it, paste it into Steam. Hopefully you're the first one to get it. Other than that, let's see. You guys, Rick, you wanna get us started?
Okay,
Go ahead.
All right, so I want to talk a little bit about speculation out there. A lot of people have said, what's taken so long for this game to go gold? There's only 15 fun pimps. We're nearing 60 people, and the last year, 90% of those resources have been put onto 7 Days to Die. And so Alpha 20 is got, 90% of 60 people working for a year on it.
Okay, I'm sorry, I have to stop it, okay, because I understand this guy, okay, so he's saying that everyone's asking when is this game going gold, and I have come across this hundreds of times on my Discord. I've got to say something to you guys, you're not going to like it. I don't want this game to go gold. I do not want this game to go gold, because as soon as it goes gold, it's the end of an era, guys. It is kind of over. Yes, they can bring out DLCs, but the whole development process, us waiting for a new alpha, the hype, all that stuff is going to go away, guys. It's going to be gone. The day that this game goes out, releases, I'm going to be happy, but for a short time. I know that it's not going to last forever, guys. Here with this alpha, this game is staying in alpha, we have a live service that we're not paying for. And everybody gets so upset. This game is getting nowhere, it's a scam. I'm so happy that it is where it is. I don't want it to change, especially for a content creator's perspective. Every couple of months, maybe even a year, we get new content. I don't want it to end. But anyway, yeah, well, let's just see.
A lot of content. So let's dispel that myth. We've invested in people, and we have a great team. A lot of people that have bust butt that love 7 days and have a passion for it. Our goal, we want to go gold next year. 2 big features, Joel, are what?
You put me on the spot. What?
He was zoned out. Wait, what?
Bandits, and we're overhauling the player armor. So
the 21. Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah,
players 21. Absolutely. We're gonna do
yeah,
bandits and new character armor system and all new meshes. It'll be amazing. Concept art is great. We've already got some of the models. We're not really going to get into that.
No, Sims 4.
That's working on in the background, and that'll be Alpha 21.
So we want to go into gold next year. We're going to do our best, but we have a vision for this game. If it's not good enough to meet that vision, then we're going to keep going.
You see that there, guys. That is dedication. And I after all my years playing this 7 Days to Die, you can see that they love their game. Because they could have gone and made Alpha 18 or 17. Okay, 17 wasn't that great, but Alpha 18 was pretty good. Even this Alpha today, they could have just said, okay, it's gold, here you go, have it. No, they haven't. Do you really think they're making lots of money out of this game? I don't think they're making lots of money out of this game anymore. This game has been around for so long. So the dedication on this side is really good. It really is. I mean, that's why I love this community of 7 Days to Die and these devs. They don't treat you like you're just some money bag to them. They're actually developing the game that they enjoy. Imagine trying to work on something for so many years. You think you're going to get bored. Yes, you're going to. And they're still doing it. You gotta think about it that way, guys.
That's what we'll do. That's what we've always done.
Yeah, till it's done.
On top of that, we're in negotiations with several companies on being our console porting partner. So rest assured, it's coming back to console. It's we want to do that. We're committed to that.
Okay. So
it's going to happen. You know, it may not happen when you want it to, but it will happen. So we wanted to at least let you guys know that we're thinking about you and we're moving in the business direction to make that happen.
Okay, so I disagree with this because they've kept the console guys in the dark for such a long time. All he had to do is go and say that a couple of months ago to the consoles. And he should have kept them updated, saying, listen, you know, we're working on it, this and that. This is a little too late. I mean, all these console guys are so upset, and only now they get information about it. At least they could have said something. I mean, it's just a little too late. You know, it would have been nice if the console guys had some hope, but the whole time, the console guys thought they're never getting the update. So it's kind of unfair to them, don't you think? But anyway, I'm sorry I'm pausing so much. I have so much to say. I'm actually really excited for this Alpha 20 because I've seen quite a few pictures and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, without further ado, let's get into some of the Alpha 20 features.
Yes.
Sure.
The first one is a brand new
Hey, Kyle.
random gen. The guys, the team, Robert, Brad, are the mains, and Justin's done stamps. Robert's doing the algorithm. Brad's doing the design aspects for
Zero comments.
tile sets in Random Gen, which is a huge change to Random Gen. Not only is Random Gen faster, it has random biomes. There's districts, so these districts have downtown, city center, industrial, commercial, residential, rural, country, town, wilderness, country, residential. There's over 50 city block tiles that have a look towards those type of districts, and ghost towns, country towns are new. The speed of the tool is great. The elevation changes in the roads look really good. We are super excited about Random Gen. Joel's been playing it. Maybe he can talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, it looks amazing. You know, I've seen street lights, stop signs. I'm seeing cul-de-sacs and houses that circle around it.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Stuff that was virtually impossible to do before.
Cul-de-sacs.
Wanted to see.
Awesome.
I'm seeing it now, and overall, it's like you're you're going through a city or even a residential area, and sometimes you feel walled off. Like it was all very open before.
City updates are good, yeah.
It looks eye dropping. It's stunning. So I'm really amazed at everything I've seen, and I've only seen a little bit.
I'm looking forward to the city, guys. It's going to be great.
It is pretty stellar, and we're super excited about it. It has custom map support, so you can tweak the terrain, the frequency of POIs, the city frequencies.
Hey,
in the
really?
previewer to your liking. The guys from the Random Gen team are going to be featuring a more in-depth look at it all. We don't have an exact schedule, but they're on the slate to come up. And
coming Wednesday.
Yeah, on
Wednesday.
We're gonna do these every Wednesday until 20 drops. And but Lathan's going to show you some of the tiles and then how they kind of load in POIs randomly in the editor.
I've seen pictures of the new city. It looks really good.
Take a look at that.
Hey, can we stall for another 3 minutes?
We can
keep talking about something else for a minute. Pro streamer here, everybody. I forgot to switch over to the 20 branch.
Like a random fact, someone told me that an 8K world has like 1,400 unique POIs, and I thought that was crazy when I heard that. And also, we can do 10K worlds. I don't know how long that's been a thing, but
that's right. It supports 4K, 8K, and 10K worlds.
Oh, nice! 10K is coming back, guys.
And algorithms to populate the wilderness and city POIs.
That's good news.
Based on those sizes, which is pretty darn cool.
No, that's really, really, really good.
So this is a whole gutting of Random Gen. We've learned a lot from building previous versions of Random Gen, and Robert is probably one of the world's foremost experts on Random Gen world creation, because not a lot of games are doing this stuff.
And I will say one more thing that impressed me. I was running through the wilderness, and I saw mountain ranges so large. I haven't seen anything like it since Alpha 16. So I was really impressed with the winding roads and trails. Just felt like a lot of the places we've camped and visited was just amazing work.
Remember what I say about mountains, guys? I love mountains.
Yeah, it's we can't. It sounds like a lot of hype, but we've grown more in the last since Alpha 19 than we have all the other years combined. So this team is
Jonisaka, right? Did my stream stop? I don't think so. Are we still going? Yeah, okay, we're still going, because I pressed spacebar. I was like, oh no. You say, will you ever make the server 10K, or will that take too much memory? Well, he did say that the Random Gen is actually working a lot faster. So I think that it will be possible to actually run those maps without having a large amount of lag. Because if you guys don't know, it's all fun and dandy to have a nice 16-kilometer map. But the problem is, when you have a big server with 10 to 20 people on that 16-kilometer map, it's bad. If you're by yourself, it's fine, but this game is developed knowing that there's going to be multiplayer, so that's why they've reduced it to about 8K, because they know it's kind of playable for 8 players or so. Yeah, that's the whole deal, because I know you can go on King Gen and you can start a 16-kilometer map, but it's going to lag if you've got lots of people on it. So yeah, they did say it's going to run a lot smoother, so that's good news. That's really good news. You can see your gameplay experience actually running better as well.
You guys are going to be floored by the amount of content that this alpha offers, and it's pretty special.
Content is needed in 7 days. Definitely is lacking that.
And in about 4 minutes, you're going to get to see it as they keep talking about stuff. And I don't know what's going on with Steam. I thought it would be done by now. So let's.
Well, we can go on to it. Let's roll forward on a topic that doesn't need visuals. We could talk a little bit about. Let me roll forward here.
Sure.
Okay, so there's a new thing. So a guy named Danny Richardson, who's been modding 7 days for quite some time,
Okay.
He came to the Fun Pimps with a dream and an idea and a prototype of dynamically rendered imposters, meaning your player bases, when you go in the distance, it'll change them. If you build a tower to the sky that's your base, it'll represent that in the distant terrain, so you can see your base, and you can see
in the distance
enemy opposing guy's base if you're playing PvP, or your friend's base at the distance. And so we liked what he was doing. We hired him, and there's some options in the game menu, but the default option is going to be able to render your own player bases near your bedroll and land claim. So that's pretty darn cool that you can see your base from a long ways away.
Oh,
it's not just,
that is the best thing
POIs.
ever.
All you castle builders rejoice. You can finally see your work from a mile away in the game. It's really
Do you
nice.
guys hear this?
Yeah.
That is freaking awesome. So if you didn't really catch that, it's pretty straightforward. Your base, you're going to be able to see it from a long ways away. Like you do with trees. You can see trees from far away. So now you'll be able to see someone's base. This game needed that a long time ago, especially when you're basing with a lot of people and you're on top of a mountain and you can actually see all your friends' bases. I think he meant if there's a land claim block or a bedroll in that area, it will display that, something like that. But that is freaking awesome. That is something it was needed, especially when you're flying a gyrocopter really, really fast into someone's base and it just loads up. Oh, it is such a nice change. I love you, Fun Pips.
We've stress tested it. It works really good. You can crank up more settings on if you choose to do so on it, which it runs pretty good even on the highest settings. So Joel just went to the bathroom or something.
Joel's just like, I'm done.
No,
I'm
I
out.
turned the light on.
Screw this. I'm done.
So I turned the light up.
Yeah, no. They've been asking why you live in a cave, and I was like, hell no, man. It's there's nothing wrong with it. We don't judge.
So you can see a little bit better now.
Yeah,
That's right. Well, don't moles live in kind of caves?
Yeah, we do.
I see what you did there.
Crawl spaces.
I see what you did there. Okay, it's at 91%.
Okay, so just one thing. This guy, Lathan, right? He's also a streamer. He's one of the developers. This guy on the left here. He's actually really entertaining. Even if he wasn't a developer, he's actually a really good streamer. I love his stuff. He's really funny. He reminds me of Sergeant Porkins. It was another YouTuber. Looks like him. Really cool guy. I like this guy a lot.
Let's go on to the next one.
All right. The next
I promise we're going back, everybody. So
there's another one. We could get into some of the tool aspects of this, but there's the level editor is continuing to improve. There's a new world editor that allows you to place POIs easier and delete them in worlds for custom worlds. And we'll get into this in a little while. There's a creative menu.
Oh, only see your own base. Yeah, maybe.
Been completely refactored with shape support. So when a new shape is added to the game, it can be in all the material types easily for level designers and for in-game world builder guys. We're going to show that in a little while here. That's pretty exciting.
Would you like us to show that? I mean, we could just show the shape.
Show me.
Well, we could. Let's roll.
I mean, it doesn't have like a requirement.
All right, sure. Go ahead and show the one of those, and we can
show. No, it's boring. No, this is a shape menu.
We're gonna make this bigger, so you all can see it because this is the screenshot I have.
So this is
it's gonna disappear. Hold on.
When you craft like a wood frame in the game, it disappeared.
Hold on. No, it's okay. It decided it wanted to go. There we go. So can everybody see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you see that the toolbar has been replaced. We've organized it much better on the left bar there where you can go into categories. When you craft, this is a concrete helper in this particular case, but you can go into basics, shapes, advanced shapes, round shapes, angled shapes.
Round shapes.
Stairs.
Is that
catwalks?
I think that's new, right?
And
like
so
rounded.
forth. And when you craft a wood frame in the game, you can use the radial menu to change it to any of the multitude of shapes. So you don't have to have a recipe for all these individual shapes in the game. It's one recipe, and it unlocks, well, what is it, 1,400?
Yeah, like 1,400 different shapes.
1,200.
No.
Over,
Yeah. Nearly 1,200.
nearly 1,200 unique shapes in the game, and you don't have to keep track of all those recipes. It's like, well, it's wood, so you can craft a wood
So this right
to
here,
the
what you're
next
seeing,
block.
yeah, this right
Everything
here, what you're seeing
upgrades
is
to the
in the
next
game.
block.
Yeah. And then
So-
this is in the editor. I was going to go ahead and go through the screenshots we have.
There you go. That's an actual in-game shot. The other one was the
Yeah.
editor.
The other one was the editor. That's right.
So
So
it's a little easier to.
Well, this is the in-game one.
And laid out, more friendly
Yeah.
for the user.
Ah, okay. So it's not like I was saying in
so
the
if you
chat.
click on the base, I mean, if you don't do
Oh,
anything,
ho!
you'll craft a wood meter. But otherwise, you can change that wood meter with the radio menu to any of those shapes. It's very accessible. It expands to your level of interest, and this is showing kind of this test map that Alan put together that has 1,200 shapes in it.
Yes. This is all of them, everybody.
You can do anything, practically anything you can imagine you can do now. It's amazing. Builders are just going, between this and the distant terrain where you can see your fort from a mile away, it's going to be amazing for builders.
That is crazy. That is a lot, guys.
Part of that too was streamlining the material types. So there's weak wood, cobblestone, concrete, and steel. And we've simplified that sort of upgrade path just a little bit and made that easier to understand. And
wood is pretty decent. We buffed its health, so it's not so useless anymore. So wood is pretty good, But we did simplify the upgrade chain and got rid of the reinforced variants.
Wood is stronger. Okay.
But everything it'll feel similar to before after you get upgraded.
if you're used to building with this in game, you can transfer over to the level editor and be right at home because it's basically identical in its finding shapes and its.
There's no release date for this, guys, yet. So sorry.
Very powerful and kind of very similar workflow now.
So that was a bit of work for us to change over, and the neat thing is on the back end is when a new shape comes in, it's declared once and it's inherited into the other material types. And it doesn't have to be declared in XML in multiple spots in the code. It really was a quality of life for development, and because of that, the level designers have just really kind of improved a lot of POIs in the game. There was some other stuff here.
Here, let me go ahead and close this and get.
So there's going to be an upcoming stream that focuses a lot more on this to show you guys that off in game. But we don't want to steal the thunder of the upcoming stream. We're here to show you a high level of this stuff, and so you get the big picture.
So now we're going to go ahead and show you the editor that we talked about before.
Thank you.
Steam let me get 7 days updated to the right version. So give me just a moment to get it up and going.
No excuses.
Exactly. I should have been a little bit more prepared, everybody. I do apologize. We did talk about this 2 days ago.
Do we need another topic?
No. It's starting up. And we're just going into the editor, everybody. So this isn't like loading into a map or anything like that. This is going to be really quick. So
Remember, guys, if you're joining the stream, be sure to hit the like button. Help support the channel a lot.
So Rick and Joel are going to disappear for a minute. And you're stuck with me. Sorry, everybody. Okay, so once we get in here, we are A20 B159. I know a lot of you are looking at that right now.
He's got Alpha 20.
A lot of build numbers.
Where's ours?
Okay, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, the developers and stuff get early access. They're developing whatever. Makes you jealous, doesn't it? You
I
just
want
want
to see
that
160. It's got the new grass in it. Yeah.
new grass.
Yeah, lots of good stuff.
Did you say new grass?
We could probably load up a world and run around a little bit at the end.
Well, we're going to show them a picture that shows the grass.
Thank you.
Yeah,
The grass is needed update long ago.
New environments.
We do actually.
So I mean, we're trying not to show you all too much because we have other streams where people are going to be talking about what they worked on, and so we want them to be able to kind of give you the big reveal on some of these things, but we want to give you a good taste of everything. We got a lot of features that we want to cover. So
yes, load. Oh, it's the.
Where am I? Okay.
Okay, so
it's the editor.
So we're back to random jam. We want to show you what the hold on.
It's a new POI.
Is that a new POI that I just showed?
Yes.
Unintentionally.
Yes, it is.
Looks like the old hotel redone or something.
It looks like it's been worked on.
Okay,
it's hard to tell what this goes. So let's load up RWG tile downtown _ tile _ downtown. So this is part of the random gen.
The inner.
Whatever that sound is annoying.
Straight.
I think it's a
try straight
keyboard maybe. I don't know what that sound is.
Yeah, downtown straight.
It's them, not me.
Okay.
Second one from the bottom. Load that one up.
Oh, no, I got it.
So,
go ahead.
So you see these those areas there that are kind of have volumes, and the arrows show the facing direction. The volumes show the type of POI or the size bucket, if you will.
I've seen these before. It's really nice.
They have organized a lot of the POIs into about 4 sizes: small,
look at the roads, guys,
and extra large, and so this
nicer.
tile here is a downtown city area. You see a clock tower there for downtown, but it will randomly pick this tile to lay out in a random gen town. It'll randomly pick the contents of this. There's even
the magic button.
There's even parts spawners that can expand it, but we're not going to get into too much of that because we want to let the random gen team show that off in a future stream. So Lathan, if you hit the Control Shift A, you can it'll load a random set of POIs in the editor, like here. So you can.
Now it is going to take like 20 seconds, I think, is the first time.
I think it's faster than that, but it's okay.
Well, remember, I'm streaming also, so
bear with
taking
us.
Up. Yeah. You want to work.
Oh, is it loading?
I'm kidding. I know it's going to work, everybody.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so disregard the flashing on the bottoms of it. Like
Z fighting, they call it.
Z fighting.
So it's loading in random POIs into this tile that fit the description of
this game's looking so good
and being of a particular size category. And if he hits Control Shift A again, it'll load up a new set of randomly. So when this tile is chosen to be in random gen in a city and it populates,
holy crap! It's going to be so different.
Its contents is random. There's
every single town's going to be different.
It's just random over there. There's these tiles have a lot of interest in them. There's potential parts that spawn. There's some of them have sewers that you can go into with zombies.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
There's some crazy stuff.
Aqueducts.
And you just saw that this.
Go inside.
Editor,
I want to see.
The guys built it up.
That is so cool. No.
Designers can use this feature to simulate what it's like to load up a city tile. And we have over 50 city tiles of various districts. Some are commercial, some are residential, some are downtown city center. There's ghost town tiles even, so we can build a ghost town in the desert, for example, in the game, and they look really good. It looks like
we also don't we line the outskirts of towns with rural districts now?
There's less populated rural on the outskirts.
So the town gets more dense as you move towards the center of it, just like most real towns do.
Yes. Exactly. So there's barns and kind of old gas stations and stuff you might expect to see as you move into the rural spaces. Once just go ahead and hit Control Shift again, one more time from this distance so they can kind of see it happen. So it's loading in the...
It's going to be such a big change, guys.
Yeah,
Such a big
there's
change.
little bit of a delay, so.
There's a lot of content and it randomizes it. Why don't you load up
Imagine the missions
RWG tile downtown intersection 2
that you're going to be doing.
Let's take a look at that one real quick. Intersection 2. So there could be more than one intersection, more than one T, more than one cap, more than one corner. And
okay, so the only thing I'm worried about, okay, is that they've got these things in tiles, basically plates. What if, let's say, because it's going to be multiple plates, so this is one plate, and there'll be another plate next to that. What if that plate is not connecting with that road? You know what I mean? So then your random gen's going to be like, the road's going to be sticking out that way or that way. I've seen this happen before. So let's hope that it's not like that, so we can have like the plates all connected nicely, because that, I wouldn't like that. But it's looking so much nicer, I can't tell you. What a change. Always wanted street lights and that. You know how much stuff you can harvest off those things.
you can see there's an overpass built into this one. And it has like bigger buildings. So this is like where, if this tile loads up, it tends to load some pretty big POIs.
Dishong Towers.
Like a Dishong Tower there.
Sexy. Sexy,
Yeah.
sexy, sexy, sexy.
And it has some of the bigger ones. And there's a new POI over there, that one to the left there. We'll show that in a little while here.
There's two new ones there. I
I
think.
was moving, so I don't know which one you're.
Yeah, there's
talking about,
two. There's one over there.
There's a building that's been kind of tipped over. That's pretty cool
This
over
one.
there that
And that one.
Hernan
There's-
built.
Hernan.
So-
You guys hear that? Hernan built that. Hernan. You guys don't know Hernan. He's been on the channel. His bases have been on the channel. That's awesome.
So go ahead and hit Control-Shift-A again. Let's see what it loads for us in a new role. It's a different set.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, that is nice.
There's an old church over there this time.
Reminds me of Battlefield, actually.
Very cool. Why don't you load up RWG tile country town intersection, and we'll show them kind of like a little more of a rural space. And there's over 50 tiles and growing, so the guys can make variations of these, and then they can add more.
They should have done the tile system long ago.
With the tags for
Makes a big difference.
particular type of districts they are. So this is a little more rural space here. And if he loads up yeah, he's doing it.
Yeah.
So there's an old gas station, an old hotel, a bar. What's over there? Kind of a power grid.
Okay, so the one thing I'm noticing, guys, in current alpha, they have this this thing where the sidewalks have this like cut in them. I don't see that on here. It looks like they're smoothed out, and a lot of you guys were saying something about that. So I don't think that's the case. I think they may have fixed that. I hope so. It'll be so much nicer if that is the case. But it's looking smooth.
So that billboard there, you see that with the wire there is apart. So if you turn around and look at that wire-framed billboard that's behind you.
That's right here.
So go to the front of it more though, but
Yeah.
so that's apart, and what it does is it says, all right, there's a chance for this billboard to be here, or it could be a different billboard, it could be nothing. There's some of the city tiles, they actually excavated giant holes with parts, which is really quite cool. So you could have a city intersection that flows through with traffic, or sometimes there's a great big gaping hole and there's a bulldozer and roadblocks,
Sorry that I'm pausing a lot. I just wanted to say, the one guy said he has 2 toolbars, 20 things on your hotbar at a time, or is that a thing? No. So the two toolbars are actually an editor's thing only. So when you're in the editor, you can have the two bars. That's for the prefab editor. That is currently in game now, I think. I'm not sure, but that's just an editor thing, so it's not part of the game, guys.
There.
So the tiles themselves are randomly, they're different. Subsections of them are different.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So nothing ever gets repetitive with this new system.
Yeah, it's the permutations
Definitely.
are off the charts.
definitely. It won't be
So
repetitive.
the guys that have already played 100 hours a week, we're going to expect that you're going to play 1,000 hours now.
Yes, I can see that.
I know I will.
Really, would you? I don't think so. You're building a game for an entire time. You get over it.
Okay, well, it's not demonstrating very well, but I believe you.
We're
getting bad luck with the rolls. I have that problem.
It is. I don't know if the parts change.
Looks good to me.
In the editor.
Oh well, yeah. In the editor, they probably don't. That's actually.
It just shows like one of them in the list versus.
Yeah, it looks good to me. Hey, Peter.
So anyway, this is a preview. In the coming weeks, there's going to be a Wednesday night stream where the guys who did all this great work here and designed all this great work are going to be showing you a lot more. They're going to load up some real worlds and show you just how cool going through cities in Random Gen is now. And the terrain looks smooth because of the stamps, the roads connect.
There is some new textures, yes. Red Striker.
Visual artifacts there isn't hardly any visual artifacts.
Stop signs, road lines. We've never had really any of that intelligently laid out.
It loads up fast. This approach is more of a content-driven approach, and it sure saved a lot of time and has, well, arguably, we couldn't get any better results than this. So,
you can generate an 8K world in 4 minutes on your computer, Rick? Something like that?
Yeah, it's pretty short. It's about that.
Shorter than what it currently is.
It's a pretty good computer, but yeah, it's way faster than the old version.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the next category then. Anyway, there's gonna be another stream that focuses in on that, so you guys be sure to tune in on the Random Gen stream that's coming where Robert and Brad and some other guys I think might show to that one. The guys who done the most of the hard work on this, and will be here sharing their trade secrets. But yeah. Anyway, so the next feature is we have new POIs. So
we have. Do you want me to be back in there, or?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind, everybody. We're back here.
So the level team is 6. We have 6 guys that work on levels now, and so you can imagine how much kind of content they have generated over this last year. A lot of it is to support this Random Gen. Like, okay, we don't have enough industrial POIs that are in the medium size or those kind of things. But there's so if you want to know this, as of this week, I compared locations from the Alpha 19. There are 145 new locations in Alpha 20 and growing.
100. Wow. Okay.
It's
a lot.
Level tools. The team is big. They're getting really proficient with it, and it's insane. There's a lot of tier 3s and 4s, and even some tier 5s that are new to Alpha 20.
Not to mention, a lot of the older POIs were updated and improved with new lighting and other blocks that we've created in the last year.
Lots of blocks. The environment team has done a lot of detailed meshes that help the look of them. So let's load up downtown_building_03 and take a look at that one, Lathan.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
That is so nice. I think it's a Hernan one, right?
A little bit.
Is that? You did say that earlier.
Over here? There we go.
Oh,
go to the front a little bit. So this is a building that has been, bombed, and it fell over sideways. And so
it's fallen over. I didn't see that. I thought it was just like...
This is Hernan.
Hernan, yeah.
Who came on the team a little over a year ago. Hernan was modding the game, but he was making some great stuff on the forums. And,
He was.
He joined the team and has really embraced the techniques of the level leads on the team, Eric and Brad Jacobs. And he's been just doing some great stuff. This is an example.
Thank you, man.
Going just a little bit. I don't want to spoil too much. They're going to in another stream. They're going to show off a bunch of levels that are new.
Go inside.
But just going to show a little bit of like how detailed some of the spaces are.
Bear in mind the lighting doesn't look right because we're in the editor.
Yeah.
Hernan, if you're watching, man, you've done a good job.
Go back outside.
I will admit I've never been in this one, so...
Go back outside and let's look at some of the destruction that's been improved. Just ghost back out.
I like that. That is just so
Fly
cool.
back out.
Help
And
me!
Thank you
go
for the
to-
subscribes, guys. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel, by the way.
It depends on where you're at. There's a bunch of detailed meshes for destruction and new textures, but this is a massive POI, and it's kind of bizarre because you play part of it kind of like sideways.
Yeah, it's so
You're-
weird.
You're doing some
That is
platforming type of gameplay around it.
that is really cool.
But
I like
it's,
that.
Really cool.
To think that this could even been done, you know, in Alpha 17 or
No,
something,
never.
you're like, no, we can't do that. That's
Not enough for 17, but now you
let's
can.
load up another one. Let's load up downtown underscore filler 11.
You know how hard it is to build an upside down building?
Super cool.
What you could do is build it straight
I haven't
with,
seen it
yeah.
before.
Yeah, me neither.
That's also, it's a gym, right? Yeah.
And level designers, you guys will have to forgive me if I'm wrong. I believe this is Earl's work. And this is to fill up our new downtown. You can fly in a little bit, but it's like they're doing these kind of POIs that are sort of like a strip where it might be a combination of an apartment. This is a workout facility called Fitbox, I think. You see those bathroom stalls look really realistic.
Zombies in there, feet in there. That's great. It's like someone's using the toilets.
Sorry, I just want to reply to someone here. I have to pause. Is the Alpha 20 coming as a free update, or do you have to buy it? Do you know? It's completely free. Every update that comes to 7 Days to Die is free. Thank you for the subscribe. Who was that? Wow, lots of subscribers coming in, guys. Welcome to the channel. Thank you. It's awesome of you.
If you look back, you see just the feet in there. See that?
Yeah.
So, you know, you can see how much more realistic. Go back up to the second floor real quick.
Sure.
Or fly back up. Fly up to the second floor.
Is this where you want me?
Yeah, you can see like all the detail meshes that, you know, exercise bikes, weight machines. It's
Scrap those things,
the
guys.
guys have just done a
Take
lot.
a wrench to those things.
Let's load up a big boy here. Warehouse 01.
Now, there was a warehouse built by Hernan as well. They did say that in one of their Twitter posts that they made. I don't think it was this one. Hernan, I think.
Hey.
I think it was built by Hernan.
This is a tier 4, probably could be tier 5. It's ginormous. Back out. It's like kind of like a UPS.
Or Hernan, as they said.
And you end up going through kind of that semi truck bed.
I love how the thing is the container's bent. That's cool.
Oh, this is nice.
Look at
I
that.
haven't seen this one either.
Torn
This
sheet
is a nice
metal,
place to
they're
build a
all
base.
kind of U-shaped.
This is a nice place to build a base.
Too, all those torn holes up high.
Yeah, the roof
Oh,
of
up
this
high.
thing.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Turn
Oh,
around.
that is
Yeah, look
cool.
at that torn sheet metal. That's all.
Why is it
messed
torn
up.
though?
Yeah.
That's Hernan.
I knew it.
Made this one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I saw them in the post, the Twitter post they posted.
Let's load up another one.
Sure.
We want to show they'll be playing some of these big POIs and sharing their techniques in another stream. The level design team will be coming.
Days, thank you for the follow on
to
Twitch,
stream.
man. Appreciate it.
Let's load up House Modern 18.
What? What? It's got a secret bunker.
This is like a
That is nice.
I don't know what this is.
That is
Hernan
very
made
nice.
this, but
Hernan made it as well.
I'm gonna dub it El
Jeez.
Chapo's mansion. But
That's awesome.
That is really cool. That's
The
a
name now.
perfect place for a
Yeah.
base. I like
I
that.
thought it was, but
it's quite the spread.
it's
here.
immortalized now. I don't.
Great.
Or it's Mad Mole's smaller house.
That'd be small for me. Yeah. Way too small.
Just fly around and go around the backyard real quick, or the
Backyard?
backside. Yeah, just
This is
fly
that guy
up.
that made many
Oh, wow.
combo pack buildings. No, he made them all, but not
Tennis
not too
court.
many.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you know why it's called El Chapo's Mansion.
Where's the cornhole?
What is the bunker? No, I don't think Hernan
pool,
made a lot. He made them all though.
Anyway, let's. This is tier 4. It should keep you advanced guys pretty busy. Now let's load up house_burnt06.
Someone's probably going to do one of those real estate fixer-up videos on this POI.
House flipper.
Yeah, get that resale value back
Flip
up.
this house or whatever. Flip this POI. I can see it already.
I mean, it's a good neighborhood. I can see.
It's also a nice one.
This is kind of an
cool.
old creepy kind of Addams family house that's been upgraded.
It's got a well.
Eric, I believe this is Eric's. You kind of see those cool round shapes that we have now. That well is round over there. There's lots of cool
the well's round. Look at that.
Yeah.
Sexy. I like it.
And now let's load up apartment brick 6th floor.
That thing is cool too. I'd like to see the inside of that. Hopefully it'll spawn in my world.
Load up the 6th floor one. This one has been gotten a lot of work. Fly out.
Oh wow! So they've changed this one now.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, I saw Eric working on this one.
Did they change
he's
it?
He's upgrading that to a tier 5. Go back out to the front of it.
That's one of those old apartment buildings. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the back.
Very
side.
hard, actually.
Oh.
You're on the back side. Let's show them the front.
Is this the front? Like, or is that the...
Zoom back out. Let's zoom back out.
Zoom out.
Zoom.
Like that?
Fly out. Yeah, fly out.
I don't see much of a difference.
There you go. Let's show them the composition.
There's a delay,
here.
everybody.
That's an amazing. So this is a tier 5, and there's another tier 5.
There's no mention of when the update's coming. No, sorry.
Skunkworks tier 5s going on. I'm not sure what's going to make it in.
I always hated doing that apartment. It took like 2 hours real time.
Yeah, it did. It took a long time.
Some of the people like to play co-op and want a kind of a greater challenge. So
yeah, no.
So anyway, there's 145 and growing POIs. This 6-man level design team is just cranking stuff out. So that's. But there's another stream coming where they're going to be showing you. They'll play some of them and show you some work from every designer. Actually, about a year ago, the oldest Unic joined us. Nick, Old Mole joined the team, and he's making levels. He used to make them for the first game, Gore, and so he came on board and has been doing some great stuff. What do we got next? So anyway, you'll see some old mole's work in Alpha 20. So now now Joel's gonna be showing you and talking about HD characters that have coming to Alpha 20. There's a ton of them.
We're only going to show a few though because we're saving, let the art guys have a little bit of fun too. So
yeah, there'll be a stream where they show a lot of them.
But I believe all the old zombies have been upgraded to HD that are for Alpha 20. So we're pretty much done with zombies.
And traders.
And all the traders are upgraded too. Yeah.
So since Alpha 19, there's 25 HD characters that were done since Alpha 19.
Yeah.
So we have 4 guys. We have Brett, Joel Byington, Keanu, Reardon, Joey Struve, Koji Rigging, and Ryan Rayner doing LODs. There's basically like a 6-person team there cranking on HD characters, and they plowed through them, and they're already working on bandits now. And finally,
they already started.
Yeah, and character armors. So we got guys working on 21 already because we have to stagger it. They can't all work on the same thing at once, but
yeah, because sometimes they finish before.
So Lathan can pull up some.
Okay, so which do you? Let me see. Let me find the characters.
Just start at the whatever and just scroll and I'll talk. That's fine.
Okay. Let's not that. Stop it.
It's very interesting, guys. This is a really good stream. I enjoy this. I'm enjoying this.
Talk about
that is the coolest. That's the coolest character I've ever seen.
There we go. I'm Burnt Zombie.
I've seen this already.
Awesome.
On their Twitter,
Joel
I think.
Will work on that one. Joel Byington.
I haven't seen the face.
Yeah, he's scary, and those are the charred ones, but then there's like ones that are on fire that are harder to kill.
Two different types.
Move quicker, if I remember right, and kind of glow. So
that's the game stage version. They
later, higher level, or
that's cool.
Harder POIs, you get the flaming versions that'll probably light you on fire when they hit you and move a little quicker and be more dangerous. But yeah, these guys look scary when you see them in game. It's creepy.
So that's also part of our character team. You know, for the longest time we had Joey Struve by himself working on characters for mini alphas, and we've expanded the team to deal with the fidelity our fidelity goals for 7 days and other games.
Yeah, definitely a lot more polygons and just a lot more time and care put into each model, and they look amazing.
I just want more zombies.
So, what have you got next, Lathan?
Oh, hold on just a moment. Let's do it this way. For some reason, photo viewer just does not want to pop up.
Joe says handsome. He's very handsome indeed.
PNGs.
He's so hot.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, it's just taking forever to pop up. I don't know why.
Okay, so yeah, the zombie dog, we remodeled him from scratch, and to the best of my knowledge, I think we've kind of redone all the animations for him too, and gave him a new rig, because the old one, I think it was just some Unity store dog that.
You see that they did use some Unity store.
Koji spent quite a bit of time animating the quadruped. Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are nasty, and we all love zombie dogs, but
no, we don't.
Really look the part and really are scary, and I ran into one testing the other day, and it gave me a lot of criticals, and it was a good old dog memory relived. I didn't die, but I was like limping out of there afterwards. It was and the visuals were just like matching the terror that I was feeling when I was getting two of them come running up on me. I was like, oh my god! I already was limping from a broken sprained leg or whatever, and so I just had to fight it out with two of them. And luckily, I had a pipe shotgun and took one down, and then I switched to my club and.
Yeah, like Resident Evil dogs.
It was close. And then I had to bandage up.
So it would be nice to have them as pets.
Yeah.
Like a real dog.
Good times. Yeah, he looks really cool.
What do you got next?
Is that coming this time? They promised us this in Alpha 19.
There it
never
is.
came. Was it actually coming?
We've been working a lot on the drone. It's been a lot of code, a lot of brand new code and tweaking and testing. Not everything comes out, working how you think it would. So we change a few things, but
so tell us what the drone does for you. What is the drone?
He's basically a pack mule, and he's no longer, he's not. You can't weaponize him, but he's just a pack mule, and I believe he can heal you.
He's your mechanical
medical supplies into his inventory. He can heal you. He has a headlight mod you can install, and he'll kind of like follow you around and be your light source. So when you're mining, it's kind of cool having your little buddy following you around and lighting up the way.
So it's like
caverns.
He's your mechanical. Well, he's R2D2 that flies around basically.
Pretty much, yeah. He follows you around. He can carry stuff and heal you, and but he's not weaponized, and the zombies don't attack him. We tried that for a while, and we kind of thought, this feels almost OP. Everybody's going to want the drone, and we want him specialized. So he's useful, but not OP now, and I think everybody's going to like what we've done with him. And, the little teddy bear helmet, that's a mod, too. It's kind of a morale booster, and I believe it affects heal faster. I can't remember, honestly. I don't remember exactly what it does, but it's something that no other buff does. I remember that.
We want to give a shout out to Young Hao for modeling the drone and its components. Steve Dudek for working tirelessly on his AI and the bugs associated with a follower.
So, Libar, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Okay, so this would be the first addition to pets in this game. I know it's not a pet, but this is the first of addition to a follower in the game. So consider that this is a good thing, because then maybe in the future we're looking at like a dog pet. You never know. I don't think so, but you know, that's what I said about vehicles in this game years ago. But you never know. Yeah, so a little bit disappointed that you can't use it as a weapon. I thought that would have been pretty cool, like an end-game sort of thing that can help you out. But, I mean, it has some pretty good uses. I mean, you can it'll fly around, use light, so use storage. It's pretty cool.
And Ryan Rayner for doing special effects. Those guys are, and Joel is the spearhead of the design. So that's the drone team. It's been a long effort, but we think it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, no, I think, you know, part of the idea here is to build a little bit of a framework that we can build on too for, you know, other NPCs down the road. Hopefully.
There's no release date, HM, sorry.
Yeah, it's great though, having, you know, especially when you're playing solo, having a little companion to follow you around, and it talks to you and says kind of funny, interesting things here and there. So it's got like a female mechanical robot voice, and I think it's kind of charming, actually. It's pretty neat. I think you guys are gonna like it.
It'll heal you, and the big takeaway is it'll heal you, and it's like expand your storage capabilities.
Yeah, so you can install more storage cargo slots and sacrifice other mods. So if you want to make him a huge pack mule, you can put a cargo carrier in every mod slot, and you can carry a lot of stuff that way. But then he won't have the healing arm, and he won't have, you know, the teddy bear head and a few other things. So you can kind of decide what mods you want and customize him.
Pretty darn cool. So that's the drone. So is that it for characters? We showed two.
No.
Oh, you got another one back there.
Calm
so
down. We got it.
All right. So,
yeah, there's a new Trader Joel model. He doesn't really look that much like me anymore. But that's fine. It's time to move on to the new look for me. And Trader Joel can immortalize my original look I had when we started working on the game. But yeah, he looks great. You know, all new model. You know, all new texturing.
Joel, along with the other four traders, have all gotten an HD makeover.
Yep. They're all brand new models and textures. So you guys are gonna, when you first see them, you know, and I believe we're starting to work on the trader POIs too, giving them a facelift, but that probably won't be done until 21.
The trader POIs, okay.
But we're, you know, since a player, that's kind of a key moment when the player meets a trader in the game. We're really putting effort into making them look great and upgrading their POIs, because you'll spend quite a bit of your time there.
Sure.
I've seen this one.
What else we got?
I've seen this one.
Another image. Oh yeah,
this is a new Lumberjack zombie.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. It worked all.
So
I've seen this one.
We removed the frost from him, so now he can appear in more biomes. You know, he's still going to predominantly spawn in the snow biome, but he can
okay, I see. That's a smart move, actually.
You know, and in POIs, so I think, you know, just making him a little more generalized is going to be a good move.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks creepy.
He does. This is, I don't know if I called out every one, and I apologize if I haven't, but this was done by Keanu Rendon. He's done quite a few characters and helping on some guns now.
Yeah, it just looks fantastic.
Seen this as well.
Here is a zombie nurse. We kind of made her a little more generalized looking now than the old one.
Oh, so they have changed it. I didn't realize the change.
She's no longer Nurse Ratchet from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, it's no longer a cosplay nurse outfit, but more of a realistic EMT outfit. So I think a little more, you know, immersion with this kind of change in design.
I still think that they need to have a random clothes generator. So when a zombie spawns, it'll spawn with a random color. Instead of having, blue, or have green or something else, something along those colors. Gray, black, for every single zombie. So, for instance, that other zombie, the Lumberjack, make it like a black shirt. So just, it kind of creates an extra type of zombie. Not really, but it makes it feel like there's more going on than just the one zombie. Just could be a pretty cool idea.
But yeah, she looks fantastic. She's got a stethoscope, and I think I don't know if we're showing the zombie, but one thing we'll touch on briefly is a new kind of gore system and jiggle system. So zombies can have parts that are kind of dangling and jiggling, and I believe one of the zombies has a jaw that kind of flops around, and we've got a new gore system. But
one of them has a hand that's kind of dangling, right?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
A hand that's almost severed.
I was just about to think about that.
That's eyeballs
cool. Flopping around, and there's eyeballs that are jiggling and hanging up the skull, and very, very cool.
Breasts we could whatever we want, there.
Oh yeah.
By the way, how many of these are you wanting me to show? Because we have a lot more in here than I thought we would. Here's the route.
I definitely didn't.
Is this guy going to make it in 20 or?
I think he's already in. I hope so. I think he's already in the game.
We don't have the behaviors we'd like for this guy yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen him, but
he's supposed to
explode,
tear off a chunk of blob and throw it at you. So he's got a ranged attack that'll give you radiation damage, but that won't happen until 21. But I do think he's in the game. But
no, they must do it because we need some more interaction with the zombies. I think
he might be in the game, but we're debating whether we throw him in 20 or not, even if he doesn't have all his
must
behaviors.
Oh yeah, the screamer zombie, so scary looking. That's the new screamer.
She's getting an animated jaw and tongue, so when she screams, it opens up.
Okay.
It opens up, her tongue pops out, and her jaw kind of hinges out really wide.
That's great.
And it looks creepy as hell. So I think you guys are going to.
No, they don't blob. They shoot a blob
you see that
of acid. Well, they're supposed to.
That's Joel Byington's work. If I haven't given you guys all credit, we apologize. We're trying to spread the love because we have such a great team. These guys, they love it. They love working on 7 days, and that's a big part of our success is you fans and our team that has such a passion for this game.
Yeah, it's just amazing work. I mean, look at the jagged teeth and the tracks in his forehead. And,
Joel Byington, not Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, our new character modeler. No, we fired him. No, I'm just joking. No, Joel Byington.
Matt, they in the beginning when I was watching earlier, that they did add a lot new blocks. Matt, they added a lot new blocks. There's new city generation. There's now a 10-kilometer map. So there's a lot actually. These are just the halfway mark of the stream here. There's a lot more. So if you guys don't want to watch this with me talking, there will be a link down below to the Fun Pimps Twitter, to their website, I think, or their forums, and then to the link to this video so you can watch it without me babbling along. But it's up to you guys. So there you go.
We have Joel A, which is me, and Joel B, Joel Byington.
Yeah, there's two Joels.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't enough. We had to get another.
You got to have more Joel. There's never enough Joels on the team. Yeah. Well, if we had another Joel, we'd just be tearing this stuff.
I wanted more cowbell, but we got.
Hey, flip flop.
More cowbell. Hey, take what you can get.
This is joking aside. Joel Byington. This is one of the creepiest I've seen in the game. There's a lot. There's 25, so the character artists are going to be in the stream to really kind of show these in game moving around, and they're going to be showing off a new dismemberment system.
So it's going to be super cool. Very, every time.
Dismemberment.
I'm not even going to talk about it, but there's randomness to it, and we're doing stuff we never ever could really do before. So it's going to look really, really disgusting, but cool.
Hey guys, so they're talking about dismantle. So basically, I think now I'm just speculating. I'm just a fan like you guys. So maybe when you have a machete or something and you hit a zombie, there's a chance for the arm to go flying off or something like that. That would be cool. But that's coming. They said that's coming in the next stream that they do. They're going to do a stream every single Wednesday at I think it's 3 p.m. CST. I could be wrong. You check their Twitter. There's a link down below. But I will probably do a stream after every single stream they do. Okay, if you guys are okay with that. A lot of you guys, you like my babbling. I thought it would be nice to just get like an opinion of like another player, on stream. Is quite nice to see what I think about it. What would be your ideal edition for A20? Something that I would like would be more content. I want more missions. I want more reason to do something. I want more reason to explore the map. That's basically what I want. But their new random gen for the cities and towns is looking so good. It's going to make a world of a difference. So that is my ideal thing, to have better things to explore. So they are working on that.
Cool at the same time. You gotta have disgusting jibs in a zombie game, don't you?
You do. It's a must.
Yeah, you do. So we have I have a few more pictures, but do you want me to show all these?
Yes. Yes.
I think we should
hold
go.
on weapons if you want to. I think that's fine.
Yes, show them.
That's pretty good.
Show them.
So,
go ahead.
We haven't talked about...
There's no release date, sorry.
So Mr. Brad Jacobs and Alan Reeves, they've been working hard on making game staging improvements to the game.
Okay, yes,
loot
that's
balance. So
good to know.
We've had GameSpark's data to read some of the progression of the game, and those guys have done a lot of stuff where
game stage changes and loot.
They broke out game stage and loot stage into two things. So game stage is how high level are you and what enemies you get, and loot stage is what kind of loot should you be getting at various stages in the game. And they added more primitive weapons to the game and tools so that you can kind of stay in that primitive stage a little bit longer. Ammo kind of has a curve to it, so you don't get a lot of ammo until later in the game when you need it more.
Yeah, that new hook that allows us to increase the quantity of supplies you get in the same loot bag as you game stage up is super cool. That way, you can find, you're really scrounging for ammo early game, but later game.
There's no release date for Alpha 20, guys. Sorry.
You just need way more ammo to keep up. We can give you a little bit more, and it kind of increase your reward that way.
So they've been working on that, where it's not like there's some randomness to it, so you still get lucky, but
Hello,
you're not going to get a purple SMG on day one, and you're going to be a little more ammo starved early in the game than you are later in the game.
Okay, so there's a lot of debate when it comes to time to, because I think Alpha 18 it was, or Alpha 19. They started doing the perimeter thing. So when you start the game, there's no chance of you getting an AK-47, and a lot of people did not like that. I like that, because having a really difficult game start makes you appreciate something like an AK when you eventually do get it. Like, oh yes, an AK makes you more excited. For when, if it was so easy, you'll just walk into a Shamways or a Gun Messiah and pick up a max tier weapon on day one. It's not so exciting. So this way, it's going to make it nicer. But there is a lot of debate about this, and obviously you can just make your own opinion, whatever you prefer. But I do like the way that it starts with primitive and then slowly works your way up. And also the fact that you don't get much ammo. So when you have like 10 bullets, you got to think, okay, should I use my ammo or should I keep them for like as a danger moment, something like that. So I kind of like this whole way they're going with the primitive thing. And now they've added new weapons for the primitive, so now you should find the pipe weapons during the primitive stage, which is... That's good, because they look cool.
But that's in the works, and it's those guys are working hard on that. We think the game plays better already. I'm hearing good things about that.
We're dropping pipe weapons early in the game.
Yeah,
so
I see that.
Real crude pipe-made weapons. So it allows us to give the player a firearm that they can specialize in with their perk build right away instead of waiting. Well, what am I going to perk in? Well, you can craft, a pipe shotgun, a pipe rifle, a pipe baton, whatever kind of pipe machine gun, pipe pistol, etc. right away. So you can find ammo and craft a pipe gun usually on day 1 or 2. They're really simple to craft. They're not very powerful, but hey, a gun's a gun and it does kill the stuff.
So this is a good segue into some HD weaponry that's been worked on, including the pipe weapons that
Perfect.
Lathan can show you some images there, and we'll let Joel talk more about those.
Okay. The first image I have is actually the chainsaw. Do you want me to go in the order that it's
you can go the pipe shotgun and then the rest, I suppose. I think
okay, let's do that.
Probably
okay,
work.
so pipe shotgun.
I've seen these pictures though. They just want to talk about it, I guess.
Okay.
I like the scope.
So this is the pipe shotgun, and all these new models.
Not really,
they
because
all
it's gonna
have their own custom scope, silencer, flashlight model, etc. We're no longer using generic accessories for every weapon in the game. So each one has their own. So you find a scope, and maybe the icon looks the same, but if you bolt it on a shotgun, it'll look different than if you bolt it onto a rifle. And that way, there's no clipping issues. The scale works right. It just looks like it was made for the weapon. Very more immersive, and just professional feeling when you grab one of these, and the sounds and the animations.
I think the blunderbuss is gone.
Clunky,
I don't know if it's still in the game.
You open this thing up to load it, and it's like it's stuck, and the guy's struggling to to get it open and get a shell in quick. And
by clunky, he means it fits the apocalypse looking.
Yeah, it feels like something you hack together, in 2 hours on an old workbench somewhere or whatever on a tarp. You just put it together with old parts you could find, and it barely works, but it's cool in that regard, and that allows you to upgrade into the
Matt, I agree.
Awesome weaponry.
Good addition.
You guys have already seen in Alpha, 19 and 20, all the HD regular firearms, but yeah, this new tier of low-class weaponry is just something we always wanted to do. Is just like, we finally had time, but just the designs and the artistic style on these really fits the makeshift apocalypse that we always wanted to see. So I'm just super excited to play with these, and I was having a blast using the pipe shotgun the other day. It was just great.
There's 5 new pipe weapons and 6 new HD weapons, and this is the last of the HD weapons.
You say whoops? I saw that.
Give a shout out
that
to
looks so
the
cool.
modeling team. Young Hao and Keanu have done some weapons. Shin has done some.
I have not seen that one.
Concepts to drive the game forward.
There's a pipe machine gun.
That looks freaking awesome.
Craft that right away. It looks like it has a screwdriver, that they welded on there, to cock it or whatever. And yeah, it's just very, very neat, welding rebar and random bits that they could find, and old pipes, and just has a really neat homemade feeling to it.
That is awesome.
So I think we're really excited, and I think you guys are going to love these. You can get
love the screwdriver on there.
yeah, just very creative use of
Mitchell, thank you so much. I think that's how you say your name, or Mike. I don't know how to say it.
I just love it.
I think it's Mitch. Well, I'll just call you Mitch. Mitch, thank you so much for becoming a new member.
And that's the lever action rifle. So this is replacing the old marksman rifle, which was too much like a high-end sniper rifle like we already had. So you're going to go from pipe rifle to the bolt action to this lever action repeater, and then finally you'll get the sniper rifle that you guys probably already had. And
they removed the marksman rifle.
That's the
you hear that, guys?
for the rifleman.
I suppose I never used it, so
I love the repeater.
That's cool.
It looks like they used an old flashlight, for your light, and it's got a bean can on there for a silencer, which is really cool.
Looks like a chili can to me.
Just reuse of 7 days, trademarked food items for various things on these weapons, like Shotgun Messiah and the new shotgun.
Not the hunting rifle, the marksman rifle. There's 2 sniper rifles, so I think the marksman rifle's gone.
Very, very cool stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, so here's
That is
the
awesome.
chainsaw. I think you guys have been tired of the old chainsaw. I know I was. It's been
Yes.
around for 7
Can
years.
you kill
or
zombies
something
with
now,
it? That's
so
what I want to know.
finally get a new badass looking chainsaw. It's all covered in blood. It's rusty. It's been repaired and taped up here and there, and like the pole has got an old bolt somebody put on there because.
Isn't the bolt action the same as the hunting rifle? No, well, he didn't mention the hunting rifle. He mentioned that the marksman rifle's been replaced with the bolt action. So I don't think that is the thing. But that chainsaw looks freaking sick. But the only problem with this chainsaw, if you can't use it against zombies, why is there blood on it? You know what I mean? I hope that they've nerfed it so you can actually use it to kill zombies and cut wood. Because the current chainsaw in the game is something you do not use to kill zombies. It just sucks. Doesn't work out very well. So we'll see. I hope you can kill zombies with it. Maybe they'll mention it now.
It's got the hardware store logo on the front.
Yeah, it comes from Working Stiffs Tools, which is a POI in the game that we brand and repeat a lot as much as we can. So it feels like it belongs in the world. So yeah, super neat stuff.
Yes.
What else we got?
What's that? That's awesome. That just looks
that is the
so
new
nice.
pump shotgun. I think Keanu
Yep.
modeled that. So yeah, it's all brand new weapon. It looks a little more apocalyptic. The other one was just kind of a standard stock looking shotgun, and we wanted to kind of
That looks so much better.
Like it's had some repairs done, some wear and tear, and just a little more apocalyptic.
Don't like the sight though.
Look, so there's our new shotgun model.
That's the last one.
Yep, so that's all we have there for the weapons. What's next on the agenda, Rick?
We could get into environment art, some of the stuff that the guys.
I want to see grass. Yes, grass.
So just bring back up the environment art, or do you want to?
So there's there's some new shaders. There's a new rendering.
Nope, don't care.
Temporal anti-aliasing video option that Sean put in.
Don't care.
And Justin helped tweak it. That looks pretty darn good. It's hard to explain how it looks. I mean, unless you've looked at other games that use that.
It sharpens up the image and it makes the textures look more distinct.
We want grass
at a distance, right?
We want grass.
Yes. TAA is or temporal anti-aliasing is the video option you might see in some other games. Increases sharpness and graphical detail. There's a new foliage shader. Sean is working with Justin on.
They're the 2D plants. Let's see if they listen to my video.
We can show you some screenshots of those. Give a shout out to Justin Hung, Noe, and Young.
So guys, long ago I made a video called Please Fun Pumps, please fix this, okay? And the video is just like 2 minutes long and it's about me going on about 2D plants in the game. You know, the chrysanthemum and the goldenrod, it's all 2D. I hated them. Let's see if they fixed them.
On how we've all been busting it on 7 days environment art for a year. And
there's a new grass shader too.
Yes, we want grass!
Yeah. There's hundreds of new HD models that the level designers have taken.
Goldenrod flowers.
The environment artists.
Chrysanthemum.
Kits of stuff to make the world more believable. A lot of stuff that was kind of hodgepodge with blocks turned into actual 3D models that occurred in this build cycle.
Yes.
Lots. It's too many to explain, but Latham is going to give you a show.
Show me.
Okay.
I want to see.
Let me pull up the picture, everybody.
A peek at some of those. Just a few.
Again, new color dyes real quickly. You can color your bedroll and you can color your vehicles now.
What?
Oh, that's right.
What?
Oh, well, here. I will start since you just said that. There is the bedroll.
So, yeah, you can when you place it, it has a helper and there's a radial option to change the color. So
you can change the color.
Put like a green bedroll down.
Okay, well that's nice.
And your friend could put a red.
Yeah, so you can kind of. Okay, that's actually quite nice. I like that addition. Change the color of your cars as well. Did you hear that? They said cars.
Hung had made also.
Yes. So it all looks hell of a lot better. So we're just going to go over a few, but there will be a stream where the environment artists will show off a lot more and more in depth that you guys can watch and get into the details of the environment
Gross!
in Alpha 20.
By the way,
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's bad?
well, it's just you're clicking a lot. Like it's something. Something's clicking on you.
Is the stream buffering, guys?
Maybe it's just your chair making a noise every time you rock a little bit.
Gross!
All right, so
Yes!
this is showing off the new grass shader
Yeah.
and some new HD materials on the grass.
No! No, hang on a second. There's 2D plants. No! No!
The guys put in a tree shader, so the sway of the wind is timed better for trees.
Yeah, so I believe the grass and the trees
No!
all kind of blow at the same intensity now.
The cotton is
It's way
2D.
cooler. And then like you used to see like you know, when the sun was setting, there'd be like this big bright white light all over the grass, and it just kind of
No.
made a big white block on your screen. But now it kind of just hits the tips of the blades and just looks much more natural, much more realistic. And I think, you know, we've seen some updates to the individual grass blades textures since this screenshot was even taken, as far as I know. So
No.
it continues to improve every time I see it.
Somebody asked if the stones are easier to pick up, and Justin is actually pulling out small stones so they're not embedded in the texture of the ground. So
Well, now that you mentioned that, Rick, there's the tutorial. We actually put quest markers on all your first items you need to find. So your wood, your all the little stones you pick up, nearby grass, they're all marked with little
That's
quest
cool.
markers.
oh, that's right, I forgot about that. We did update that.
That's
It's
nice.
a long time ago, but you know, it's like these guys haven't seen it yet. So it's
2.5D.
new players find the resources they need to get started, and that first nest, you know, those can be hard to see sometimes, even for veterans. So it's just really handy. Lets you get through the quest a lot quicker.
Okay, so
get you.
I just wanted to mention, guys, this like picture here, it looks nice, but at the same time, I don't know, it looks too dark. You know, you don't want something to be so dark. The sun is just rising or something, but I don't know, it's just very dark, and I don't really like that. Yeah, you could probably change it in your game, and maybe I'm just being sticky about it, but I don't know. I'm just worried that it's going to be so dark all the time wherever you go. I don't really like the way that this is looking. It's looking pretty, and it's really like it's got a lot more, the lighting and the shading is a lot different, but I don't know, it's very dark.
Enjoying the game.
We are giving out some keys during the stream if we hadn't said so. A reminder to everybody, and they are real.
Free stuff.
You just have to be faster than everybody else. That's all. They're not fake. You're just not fast.
So these
Raven 2D, are you serious? Try playing console again. I'm so sorry, this is not the console version. We're talking about the PC version right now. But the good news is they are working on console, so they did say that in the beginning of the stream.
are work in progress shots, and significant improvements have been made already to the terrain texture and the foliage. It's a new rendering technique that's applied to them, and new textures to boot. So
Yeah, it looks really, really good. I'm so happy to see that.
I can't play Alpha 19 now.
No.
Of course you can't.
No.
Of course you can't go back to Alpha 19.
Not after, once you play this, you can't.
Yeah, you can't go back.
That way.
Difficult.
Yeah, I just took a look at it in the editor, and then I could go back to my build that didn't have the new grass anymore.
So I just wanted to mention, guys, this is not, I'm not part of the Fun Pimps. This is not an official stream. So I know there's a couple of comments that are asking me to develop, or asking them to do something to the game. I'm just a fan of the game. This is a copy from yesterday's stream, and they said something about the keys they're giving away. I'm not giving those away. They're giving those away. They're probably already giving it away already. So just letting you know, I'm just a fan. I'm watching this. If you want to go watch the thing without me talking, there's a link down below. You can go watch it there. It was recorded yesterday at 3 p.m. CST something. Okay, so just letting you guys know that.
It's like, no, I gotta have that new grass.
Pretty darn cool.
Okay, so the next images I have are environment art pieces. You know, like the light, the
Oh, sure. Go
the
right
different
into
things like that. Okay,
go right in.
just
Go right into those.
making sure you guys knew.
Yep. So that's a fluorescent
nice.
light. Hung made that so that the guys don't have to paint a texture up there, and they can make really three-dimensional lights like this. That's really cool.
That is quite nice, yeah.
Yeah, those look great.
Okay.
Actual like 3D
For the red
recessed
tea.
lighting instead of just fake 2D textured light.
So when you drink a red tea, you're going to get a real can that looks like that. Pretty darn cool. I think.
Really? I thought that was just an environment prop. Is it the player, player red tea? I think that'd still be the same.
All right, maybe it
Yeah, I
is.
think
All right.
It's on the list though to replace the hand.
Sounds
item.
cool though.
All right. I spoke too soon.
Let's move on.
I believe that's Noe's work.
Oh, look at that. That is just amazing.
So the fuse box we had forever. There's a variety of these fuse boxes and switches. In the game, Noe's working on those.
9 p.m.
Not only does it make the level
CST.
look
Sorry, you said 9
cooler,
p.m.
but,
CST.
Lathan snuck in some triggering code so the level designers can make it so we can trigger objects in the game, so you can open a garage door with the switch and some other stuff like that.
Okay.
So kind of like when you get to the end of the POI, instead of having to backtrack or bust a hole in the wall to get out, you can flip a switch, the garage door will come open, and you can exit the level. It'll be a nice convenience feature for the players.
That it goes along with the restore power quest, so now we can say when you restore the power, to a generator, then a door can open next to it or something like that. It's
Is that quest type going into Alpha 20?
Yes.
Restore power? Oh, nice. I haven't played it yet. I can't wait.
but
Yeah,
some POIs will have it. Yeah.
Super cool.
So we will have a new quest, a new mission in next Alpha.
Oh, that's just more pictures of the same. And
So-
then
that's showing some of the fuse box kit bash kit from another rendering perspective. And that's the three-dimensional switch with LED lights, and that could be used. Something like that would be likely once we're getting close to getting that in. The guys will probably put those kind of things next to garage doors to like open up a garage door to exit a level. Once you've got to the end room, scenarios like that.
So that, I believe, everybody, is the end of our kind of show and tell here. I don't think we have any more pictures.
Really?
Let me get
we
it
do.
back.
What
we
else
have more
do we have?
topics. I thought, yeah, we have more things to talk about. We just
There's a few things. So a lot of the third-person animation tools and ranged weapons, locomotions like strafing and stuff has been improved, so that looks better. Koji and Brian and Sheen have worked on that stuff. A lot of animation polish to animals and rigging and weighting has been improved. Joel, tell them about Feral Sense game option. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I gotta have that in my game. Okay, so Feral Sense, what that does is it's an option where you can turn up the distance in which how far zombies can detect you. So you can set it to daytime to be increased, or nighttime to be increased, or all the time to be increased. And what it does is, people always think, oh, there's not that many zombies in the game, but wow, when you turn Feral Sense on, when almost every zombie that's spawned can smell you and find you, there's a lot more zombies than you think, and it really increases the pressure. It's like, God, these guys just keep coming out of the woodwork. Where are they coming from? And and it's a great option for those who want a little more challenge, and I put them on to jog or whatever during the day and sprint at night, and man, it's like you don't even want to move at night because they're going to come out of the woodwork and surprise you. And it's a great new setting for people who want a little bit more of a challenge and a few more zombies to find them. The Feral Sense is for you.
I don't even think we've touched on all the stuff that's in 20. This is like we're glossing over how much
yeah,
work
there's a lot more
tons
stuff.
of stuff. There's vehicle mods, and yeah, it's just crazy.
Wait, what did Sean just put in out of the blue?
Vehicle mods.
Third seat option.
Third seat option.
The Jeep has, we'll have 3 people can ride in the 4x4, and
That's
a guy can ride behind you on a motorcycle, maybe even a mini bike. I think you got that working too, where 2 people can ride on a mini bike. I don't know about
cool,
the
guys.
bicycle yet. Maybe we'll have someone sitting on the handlebars. That'd be
But yeah, you can sit on the handlebars.
There's 2 seats, the mini bike and the motorbike.
In vehicles.
That's really cool.
Really cool.
Yeah.
And I mentioned it earlier, but I'll say it again: vehicle tinting, and there's a variety of vehicle mods too. Like fuel economy mod. There's one that boosts your power so you can go up hills faster and things like that. So there's a variety of vehicle mods and tinting options now. So pretty cool.
Awesome. So people want to know when A20 drops. We're getting closer. We're fixing bugs. We're going to do streams every week and continue to fix bugs. And we're pretty close to content lock at this point. Pretty close, I'd say. The guys have got, they're fixing bugs. And
before Alpha 21 and after Alpha
Thanks.
19,
yeah, definitely.
Gosh.
Before Alpha 21. That's great.
If it's not out before Christmas, I think we're going to have to give away like 100 free keys or something on this channel.
It's
going to be out way before that.
We're going to be eating. We're going to be eating a lot of serious crow. It has to be out. Well, before Halloween and at least experimental, I would say for sure.
Why don't we not say what y'all are saying right now? Why don't we just not speculate?
Just not take any risks.
You guys.
Don't take risks.
Slowly making that window smaller and smaller. Maybe we should just wait a little bit.
Wait a minute. This company was founded on taking risks. So we're going to take a risk.
That's quite funny.
You're the boss. He said it, not me.
I don't know about
Halloween experimental, hopefully, if everything goes well. But
I would say that's not.
We're turning off clips for this.
That's not that's not a super ambitious goal, but with game development, you never know. There's some crazy bug that takes somebody 2 weeks, 3 weeks to figure out. It could show up and certainly make us chase it. Moby Dick the white whale bug.
hopefully not, but yeah, that could happen. So we'll see. When it's done, like we always say.
When it's done. So I think we're done with like those main topics. There's a lot more to Alpha 20.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock coming, we're gonna try to bring a stream together like this one, but it's going to go into more detail on a particular subject. We're trying to get with all the developers and figure out their schedules and when they can.
You're going to see a lot of people on here because we're going to a lot of groups, different teams or different parts of the team. It should be a lot of fun. You'll get to see a lot of good stuff. I guess if we don't have anything else, we could start answering some questions if you guys want. Now is the time for you all to ask questions. So, just let her rip.
Where's my key, bro?
Who is this key?
That's all I can say. Right?
Will there ever be VR? I think at the very end we're gonna get VR. We'll pursue VR.
Okay, yeah.
I still think
VR.
it would be like Subnautica, where it's just head tracking only. Because we can't redo the hands and everything. That would be a nightmare to balance, I would think.
Yeah, well, controls. We all know how making custom controls works in VR. It's usually pretty bad.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
I think Subnautica lets you like use the gamepad or use the keyboard and mouse, but then you look around, something like that. I think
Someone was asking about radiation. That'll be in 21.
There will be a tier 3 buried supply.
That's cool. I did hear about that as well.
Yep. Wow.
Happy
We're
about
going
that.
fast.
They are hammering away.
Somebody said something about Pharaoh Sense. Oh gosh.
Okay, so guys, I am probably going to leave that up to you guys. So if you wanted to go watch those questions, you can. There is a link down below. There is something I want to just check out quickly, because I saw, was around here that I saw this.
Just how I wanted to make those teeth flare out, and he just nailed it. It looks so creepy. So I think you guys are going to like that. It'll look way scarier in game lighting. This is just like no lighting, 3D modeler render.
Yeah, his jaw does a special animation, right? It kind of
Huh.
Yeah, his mandible pops way open, and
It's one of the new
his tongue
zombies.
pops out, and it's very cool.
I don't know if I can find that dismemberment.
Actually, I couldn't find it. You said it was in the art thread. I didn't see
It's
it.
buried in the art thread somewhere back about
Yeah, it might be a few weeks ago.
a month ago or something.
During it, we posted real quick.
There, I showed Tom Clark.
There he is.
Looks weird.
HD.
Looks kind of weird.
I like him. Too much cool stuff. I don't know if I can find that.
That's cool.
There.
Problem.
How about this? I showed the
Oh,
white.
yeah, there's the new white. He looks.
Oh yeah, he looks great.
You do not want to run
That's
into this
probably enough to show off.
dude. Yeah, that'll give him nightmares. Good job.
Yeah. We already showed him the spider. And then we
Him
showed
on
him
right there.
this.
The last thing you see is this scary guy. Man, it's just awesome looking. I think didn't Brett make that one? I think Brett did.
I think he did.
I think that
He
Yeah.
kind of specializes in gore, and yeah, he does a really good job on those kind of things. So that looks like his work to me.
He's good at kind of decayed, mutated kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's his kind of specialty.
All right, guys. I think that is pretty much what I wanted to see. I don't usually watch the questions, but I'll leave that up to you guys. Again, there is a link down below if you want to go check it out. Okay, so that was pretty cool, guys. I'm really looking forward to it. There wasn't really anything I didn't like. I mean, everything was pretty cool. I liked a whole lot of it. Yeah. There's no release date. This is for PC, if you're wondering. I don't work for the Fun Pimps, and this was just a fan stream I did. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I did. It was a lot of fun. We don't really do this at all on the channel, and I plan on doing more things like this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Content creators like myself, anyone over 5,000 subscribers, gets to have early access to Alpha 20. I think it's like 2 or 3 days before the public gets it. So I will be having early access. That's if they're still doing that. I don't know. So me and RJ will be able to join in on the weekend, and you can watch first exclusive from either me or any other content creator that weekend on Alpha 20 when it comes. There's no release date, so no. But yeah, the main thing that I'm looking forward to would be the cities. Out of the whole lot I saw there, the city thing was definitely my favorite. Yeah, and the pipe guns. It's going to be interesting to use those in the new city and all that. Yeah, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think that you're going to enjoy it, or not so much your thing? If you're wondering about the consoles, they are trying to work out something with the consoles, and they did say they were thinking of you. So, hope for the best. I called it correctly for A18 and A19 when it came out. What, October? Or what, Halloween? Probably. Time to go buy myself 5k subs. Good luck. That doesn't work. Let me just see something here quickly. Okay. You cannot buy yourself viewers and subscribers, guys. Oh, by the way, subscribe to the channel. But you can't buy it. It doesn't work. Sorry for you. Right, there you go. Zoom that out a bit. Right. I love you, RJ. I know. I'm looking good today. Sorry, I didn't dress up in my RJ uniform. I'm betting early September. We shall see. For the streamer weekend, I hope so. Always good for the channel. Can't wait to see your 24 hours stream for... What? 24 hours? No, it won't be 24 hours. It'll be like more like 8 or 9 hours. Wow, so much buffering right now. Hope that's just around the live stream tonight. Ooh, right. Well, we're going to call the stream here, guys. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for being here. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the like button. It always helps the stream out. And we will see you next time. We have a Discord. If you want to go watch the full thing and the rest of it, there'll be a link down below. Bye, everybody.